Hi guys, it's Ankita here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a makeup tutorial based on this look. So this is basically a taupey black smoky eyes with nude lips. So to know how to get this look, please keep watching. To get more defined and sharp look, I will be using the Scotch tape and making sure that both sides are equal. Then going ahead with my matte paint pot in Frozen Violet, which is a limited edition one, I will be applying that color all the way till the brow bone area. But you can use any pencil that has glitter in it. Then using the FRISK eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette, I will be applying that eyeshadow till the brow bone area. Then I'm going to apply MAC Smolder eye kohl onto the outer corner of the eyes and more close to the lash line. You can use any kohl which smudges easily. Then with my MAC 217 brush, I will be blending out that kohl. And then again I'm just going to slightly intensify the kohl. Then I'm going to take stark eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette and I'm just going to blend that black kohl again so we get more softer look. Now I will be taking that serious eyeshadow, which is a black eyeshadow from the Balm Nude palette with my MAC 239 brush, and I'm just going to apply that eyeshadow where I've applied the kohl, and then I will be slightly blending it out. Then I'm just going to use the MAC Pressed Pigment, which is in black grape, and apply to the half area of the eyelid. You can use any pencil that has glitter in it. This is going to act as a base for the eyeshadow. Then going with that white eyeshadow from the Balm Nude palette, I will be applying that eyeshadow onto the half area of the eyelid. Then I'm just going to blend both the colors so we have like a good gradation of color. Then with my ZOEVA 228 brush, I will be blending out all the harsh lines. Then taking that dark brown eyeshadow from the Balm Nude palette with my ZOEVA 228 brush, I will be applying that color onto the crease area while making sure all the colors are nicely blended. Then I'm just going to touch up the eyeshadows. Now I'm going to apply that Selfish eyeshadow from the Balm Nude palette. Now this is basically a metallic taupey eyeshadow and I'm just going to apply the eyeshadow on top of the Sassy eyeshadow so it will give us more of a silvery taupey effect. And then again I'm just going to apply that little bit of pressed pigment onto the eyelid. To highlight my brow bone, I will be using the Sassy eyeshadow from the Balm Nude palette. And then I'm just going to take out that Scotch tape and then just clean all the fallout. To moisturize my face, I've used the embryolisse face cream. To prime my face, I've used the Benefit Porefessional primer. And as always, to correct any darkness under my eye area, my mouth area, I will be using the Pen Night Cream Concealer palette in shade RFS1 with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. And then I'm just going to blend out with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. And then taking RMO2 from that same palette, I will be applying that corrector under my eye area and blending it out with my Miracle Complexion sponge. And then for my foundation, I will be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation in shade 2W2 Rattan. And then again I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. For concealer, I will be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in shade Ginger and applying it onto the areas where I need concealing. And again, I'm going to blend out that concealer. To highlight, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 10. To set my foundation and concealer, I will be using the NATIO Loose Powder in Translucent. Now I just felt that this powder made me look really white. So to tone it down, I will be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Compact in 2W2 Rattan. To contour, I will be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. Now I've taken two shades from this palette. One is a cooler tone and second is the warmer tone with my e.l.f. contouring brush. And then I'm just going to blend out that contour with my MAC 109 brush. For my bronzer, I will be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer with my MAC 129 brush. For my blusher, I will be using the Miss Claire blusher in number 1 and 12. I'm going to mix both these shades. Now these are really pigmented. Taking that highlight from the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette, I'm just going to apply the highlight where I need highlighting. For my kohl, I will be using the MAC SMOLDER Eye Pencil and applying it onto my lower lash line and waterline and making sure it is nice and intense. And as always, I will be using my Real Techniques shading brush and smoking out that kohl. And then with my Sigma 226 brush, I'm going to apply that black eyeshadow from the Balm Nude palette onto the kohl. And then I'm just going to tight line my eyes. With MAC eyelash curler, I will be curling my lashes, and for my mascara, I will be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. To define and fill in my brows, I will be using the Anastasia Brow Definer in dark brown. To define and fill in my lips, I will be using the Miss Claire Lip Liner in number 15. For my lipstick, I will be using the MAC VIVA Glam 2 lipstick. And with my MAC Fix Plus, I'm just going to finish my makeup. So that completes the tutorial, guys. Hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and you could also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope to see you soon in my next one. Until next time, keep reviving your own fashion.